If you don't find the will of God and do the will of God, you are a waste. See, anytime I share this story, I feel pain, not to mock the servant of God. A pastor came from Port Harcourt to see me some time years ago. We started early, and somebody told him about us in Port Harcourt, so he traveled all the way to see me here. We sat somewhere here. Then we had this. So we sat somewhere here. He had come all the way from Port Harcourt. He had the church he started. The church was growing. The church was doing well. He had members. He had pastored that church for 26 years. And God said to him. So sometimes he started finding it unhappy, unfulfilled. So he decided to. So somebody now told him, guy, you need to see somebody. So they gave him, and he came. We sat here, and as we made attempt to pray, as a seer, I buy into the mind of God that day and saw things. So I told him the things I saw. Then he also told me the dream he had. The conclusion of the matter is, God did not send him to be a pastor. The interpretation of what I saw in his dream was that God raised him to take poverty from his father's house. But the man resigned from NNPC to start a church 26 years ago. And pastored the church 26 years. And God looked at him and said, I did not send you to be a pastor. I only send you as an apostle of wealth to take poverty from your father's house. For Jesus, he will take sin. The Bible says he will deliver his people from their sin. He taketh the sins of the whole world. That was why Jesus came. For John the Baptist, the Bible says he came to bear testimony of the light. Every man came for a reason. Nobody here is a repetition of one reason. He resigned from NNPC. Meanwhile, by destiny, the will of God over his life was to take poverty from him. I pray for you. May your pastor not push you to the pulpit. Meanwhile, your destiny is to make money for your father's house. I preached a message in a church the other time when my pastor is a winch. I've been asking the people for the record. They have not said, when my pastor is a winch. When I introduced, I said, I'm going to preach today. Very silly and crazy and unconventional message. And the theme of my message today is when my pastor is a winch. So first of all, I define witchcraft. Then I sat on witchcraft that is the work of the flesh. When your pastor suddenly begins to ordain you to be a man of God because he don't want to lose you, he's a witch. Wait for the fear of when we play drum, your pastor suddenly begins to keep you in church. Meanwhile, you should look for admission, because in God, your destiny, the will of God is that you will be in government. And anybody who will be in government, according to the definition of God, the person will have the spirit of excellence. An excellent spirit will be upon the person like Daniel. That you should go to school and study hard in order to become our Daniel. Pastor is keeping you in the church. Your pastor is a witch.